Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we are back with the Mauler team for our normal Thursday push. We have a ton of fodder cards on this account. As you can see, we got 18 from the tower, we got 10 from the tower, we got all 50 of them from the event. So look at the amount of fodder. We got 50 cards from the event, we got 18 from the tower. So look at the amount of rare plus we have there, absolutely crazy. Look at Golis, we love him, and our auto gives us 4 Elite Plus. So that is enough fodder right there for a Legendary Plus, which is ideal. So we are definitely 100% going to be able to get some heroes up during this event, which is exactly what we wanted. Changing out the team here probably a little bit. I want to build Brutus in the future. I want Quesos. Entendre, I'm not really too... What's up, Freshman? Entendre, I'm really not focused on. Sophia, I want to see to 5 stars first, so I would like to pull a copy of her, would be ideal. We are going to get a free Mauler card because we do have a couple summons here, which no Mauler fodder there, so we start off with a not the best pull. But second one, we do get a rare card who is Sophia. Very nice. That should bring her to 3 stars already at level 220. I believe that will be 3 stars. Got a little bit more rare Mauler fodder there. Hoping we pull at minimum 1 or 2 more Maulers would be ideal. We have 2 more summons left, and we have another elite card there. Copy of Kaz, very nice for the Wilder team. We do always need more fodder. So as the faction accounts are starting to get 5 ascended heroes, we have begun building, and we have another elite right there, which is Iran. We've begun building additional team members of the same faction. For instance, on the Lightbearer account, we added Gwyneth to the mix, so she'll be actually one of our next heroes. Maulers, we're almost doing the same. Here we get Santandra. Satrana? She's a hero that I built on my main account, hoping to really get some use out of her. Got her all the way, I believe, to Ascended. Very, very bad hero that I've had any luck with. If you've had better luck with her, please let me know in the comments. Every time I've used her, she insta-dies. She runs right to the front line and dies within a couple seconds. We'll go ahead and use our Elite Stones here. Hopefully a Mauler. Oh, which they went to the mailbox. That's okay, but look, we have over 1,000 rare stones here. So again, we have a lot of fodder that's going on this account, and there's another copy of Sophia. So we do have her already at 2 stars, so we will be able to take her to 3 stars. And here, the 2 rares we pulled from our stones, we got Rain, which is always fodder, and Grezold. So very nice for the Graveborn team. And again, a lot more fodder to that point. So let's go ahead and see who we're going to build here. We get a Hogan, we get a Naru in there. We get another copy of their Spider Queen. So I believe that will give us enough copies of her as well. First, we'll get up Sophia, adding 3 stars. So she is almost completely built. I believe at this point her signature item is plus 28. So we're very close. I was hoping this would give me my Facebook credit for the event. Unfortunately, it does not work with Ascended. It only works with summons. Wasn't even thinking about it when I just summoned all of my heroes. So make sure that you go ahead and get your Facebook credit for sharing it. So here, looking at the build, we have Warwick. Warwick is the only one left, but I don't have enough to get him to Ascended. I am still missing 1 more copy to get him up to Ascended. So I'm hoping that getting him to Mythic Plus is going to make a difference on the team. Still holding out my faith for Warwick. We've been working on a signature item a little bit more, been working on his gear a little bit more. This will take him to Mythic Plus. So I'm hoping at this point he'll increase his survivability quite a bit. A lot of people have said he has to be Ascended 240 to really shine, but I'm hoping there is our team comp right there. Sophia, Scrag, Nemisu, which Nemisu, I'm not happy with his performance at all. 1 star Ascended, he does not heal very much. He does not shield at all. Some of the totems are kind of randomly placed. They seem to die really easy. And here, unfortunately, we don't have enough to get it to 29, so that will stay at 28. But we can use some of our T-stones to go ahead and get her weapon up, adding 2,000 attack. which is absolutely phenomenal. So starting to build the faction gear that we're getting. Hoping we can get the Mauler boots here. We get, light bearers. That's okay. We'll go ahead and stay with those because we do have a lot more light bearer heroes than I use the hypogens. But looking at our team, so she is all built. Screg, we have the plus 20 signature item, so that's staying set. We have plus 10 there, plus 10 on Nemitsu, plus 11 on Warwick. But again, we're focusing on him right now. So we're going to go ahead. He has the faction plate helmet. We'll get it to the T1 level, adding 600 more defense and a lot more hit points to him, which is exactly what we want, and continuing to work on his signature item. So getting it plus 12 there adds him a little more bonus, plus 13. So I'm really trying to get his survivability up just because I like I said, I still have a lot of faith. A lot of people have said he is very, very good, especially when you get him up to Ascended level 240, which we're pretty close. I need one more copy and he will be Ascended. So next time we pull a copy of him, we can definitely get him Ascended. Nemitsu, same. I'm hoping getting him up to 201, making his totem stronger. The totems are based on his hit points, so as we're getting him more and more hit points, the totems are getting stronger and stronger, so hopefully they survive a little bit more. If not, this team is going to continue to struggle with the campaign push. As you can see here, we're in 21-52 with the campaign. So let's go ahead and continue our push. We're now using the 3 lose rule. So when we're going through campaign stages, the team has to be defeated 3 consecutive times for us to go ahead and call it at that point. Right now we're doing, which it looks like this doesn't look very good. So right off the bat, we're going to have a defeat. Hopefully this isn't it for the Mauler team. Maybe we just had some bad luck. It looked like Warwick still went down pretty quick, even though he's only level 200. The overall power of the team, it seems like we just need him to survive. Even there, I mean, he went down pretty easy to Kaz, but we got lucky in the bottom with Scrag taking down a few targets there. So we got a defeat there. And we'll go ahead and we will look at the battle after each stage. So even 2 million there from Verk. So awesome, awesome job. People have said that Verk is just absolute insanity when you get him leveled up and when you get his signature item leveled up, that he does a ton of damage. So even though he's not as many stars as Sophia, he is still doing a ton of damage. But Sophia is also lending a big, big helping hand to Verk because of the field that she's putting up in the back to make him do more damage. And here it might be another defeat. So the Mauler team might be struggling, but it is a new stage, so 1 defeat doesn't count for anything. We need 3 defeats on the stage, and that's when we will call it for the team. So let's try it. And it's pretty nice on this because with the campaign stages and the faction teams, it's pretty easy because we are sticking with the same team. At this point, we don't have anyone else on the Mauler team to swap out, which we will in the future. That's why I think I'm going to build either Brutus or K-Sauce. I'm kind of leaning to K-Sauce, depending on Warwick's performance, which we could always swap out Warwick with K-Sauce because he is kind of a pseudo tank. But here, look at the amount of damage that Static Field is doing in the back. It is just absolutely crazy when Static Field is dropped on the totems. And again, another defeat. So we're losing a stage, beating a stage, losing a stage, beating a stage, continuing with our push. But even there, Warwick goes down really, really quick. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, still hoping that he is going to perform in the long run like people have said that he does. So it looks like this is going to be another defeat. So this is 2 defeats for this stage. So we have 1 more shot here with the Mauler team. I'm hoping this is kind of the team comp. So even there, Warwick's got his 1 teddy bear up, so he's doing good. He's throwing out, he's got 2 teddy bears. Look, he's got his healing going on, and that was an easy win actually for that stage. I was focusing on Warwick, which he did pretty well. Let's go ahead and look at the damage for this one. We are at 1.75, 2 million from Sophia, 1 million from Scrag, so very, very good there. 21-55, so hopefully we can finish chapter 21 and move into 22. We have 2 teams in 22. We have 2 teams in 21. So hoping that we can do a couple more pushes here, especially with the amount of fodder we just got. If you've seen, there was a ton of fodder. I'm talking probably 75 or 80 heroes that we just got rare cards for, which is crazy. 1.74 and 1.5. So between both of those, if we could get a very solid support class for the Maulers, instead of picking up more Lightbearer heroes, I would be super impressed with the Mauler team if we had, even if they upped some of their stats, maybe even upped Life Leech a little bit more. That way you could run K-Sauce, might be ideal. But even Warwick there survived. So very nice there, Warwick. 1.75, almost $1 million from Vert. The two we're really looking at. But look at Scrag. Scrag is doing almost as much damage as a tank as Vert is doing, which is pretty crazy. They had about a 200,000 difference there. So looking here, 21-57, again, staying with the same comp. In the campaign, we're not using borrowed heroes, so we're not using mercenaries because trying to keep the teams kind of as fair as they can be. If I start using mercenaries, and some mercenaries are a lot stronger than others, depending on who we pick up there, wouldn't quite be fair. It's almost 2.7 million there from Sophia, which is kind of crazy. So let's see, 21-58 here. Got a lot of Graveborns over there with a couple Lightbearers. And if you look, Pharrell actually attacks Nemisu's totems in the middle. It kind of prioritizes the totems. But even there, I mean, Angelo hit a totem, and that was it. It was done. And look at Warwick here. Once he has his 3 teddy bears up, very, very hard to kill. So I think that's going to be kind of the indicator is once he scales a little bit, 3.5 million from Sophia there. Once he scales a little bit, it's going to be very, very hard to kill him at that point. So 21-59, almost done with 21. I'm hoping 21. And here we're fighting Warwick in the bottom. And as you see, very, very difficult to kill him in the bottom is where I'm hoping. A lot of times when I fight him, he's the very last hero to die, which even there, he was almost the very last hero. And I want to build Warwick to that point. 3 million from Vert, 2.2 from Sophia, definitely carrying the damage there. Here we are, 21-60. This is going to be the pivotal moment to getting past stage 21 because they have a lot of CC. We have triple CC in the back. Good news is Scrag doesn't do anything to CC, doesn't even care about CC. So, which Vert just, I think he got stunned. No, I think he died in the back. So it looks like we got this one. It looks like Tassie bugged out a little bit, but all right, so we got that. 21 is done. Finally, 2.7 million, 2 million on Vert. Very nice. So chapter 21 is finally done after a long, dedicated couple weeks. With the amount of fodder, like I said, we got from this event is just absolutely crazy. Very cool to see. So we are pushing into chapter 22 already. So now 3 of the 4 teams are into chapter 22. Just need the Wilder team to catch up a little bit. And they'll be into chapter 22 as well. Lightbearers are almost done with 22. And it looks like here it's going to be a little bit of a tough start. Scrag is still up. We should be able to get this one down. Anytime we have to deal with shields, it's very tough. And with the lack of CC that the Mauler team has. So they just go straight out damage with minimal survivability. So even 4.7 million there, which is crazy, crazy from Sophia. Out of the Maulers, I would say Scrag and Sophia are my 2 favorites. I love Vert too. Very cool. The rest of the heroes, not really the best that I've dealt with. Fortunately, my phone was ringing. Sorry about that, guys. But here with the immunity shield of Brutus, very tough. We got taken down right there. So we're on 22-2 with our first defeat there. Warwick in the bottom, again, took another big hit and went down. Scrag even went down. He just got destroyed by Isabella there. All right, that is our second defeat. 22-2. Hopefully we can push this one through. It's a tough comp because Brutus does a lot of damage, even doing a lot of damage with Scrag. We got the totem in the back on Isabella, maybe. And now they absolutely destroyed the back line. So that'll be our third defeat, and that will be the final defeat for the Mauler team. So we pushed into 22, which is the goal that I wanted to hit today. Just the amount of damage they're putting out. So we'll go ahead and we will collect up our loot here, get a lot of faction scrolls for finishing 21, and we get a copy of Urk, which will give us the ability to add another star to him. We get a total of 24 faction scrolls to do some more Mauler specific summons. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. We are into chapter 22 with 3 of the 4 teams, so super excited. And as always, thank you guys for watching.